Today a reader, tomorrow a leader. SSET Englishtown.
Hi again. Okay, let's continue in School Subject Readings 2, the student book and the workbook. Today we will do Unit 15, it starts on page 66. But first, like always, we will do vocab. Okay, first is cave. If you remember cave from 1C reading, The Paper Bag Princess, the dragon lives in a cave. A cave is a large underground area, usually in a mountain. And careful. Careful is making sure to be safe. When you ride your bike outside, you should be careful, wear a helmet, and always look to see if there are cars or people. You have to be safe, so you have to be careful. Next is forward. Forward is to the front in the direction that one is going. So, I'm here. Forward for me, I walk this way. I walk forward. If I turn left, my left, forward is now this way. Okay, next is suddenly. Suddenly is same as quickly or surprise. Like I was walking outside and suddenly it started to rain and I got wet and it was horrible. I didn't think it would rain. It was a surprise. A trip. Trip is same as a journey. And I want you don't need to write this part, this is just me telling, but for grammar, we go on a trip, not to trip, because to is for place. So if we go to Canada, that means that is the place where we went. If we go to trip, trip isn't a place, that's kind of silly. We go on a trip. A rock. A rock is same as stone. Like this. It's gray, and on the ground, it's a stone. Where? So for where, you can, it's mostly okay, but cross out this, or for some other, the last 4 words. Cross that out. Where is to have on your body. Like I wear a white sweater and a gray shirt. Then last is further. Further is more forward in the same direction. So if I am here, I walk a little bit forward. If I walk a little more, I went further, and now I can walk further and further and further, and I'm gone. Okay, so make sure you have these definitions, and then open your student book to page 66 and 67 for Unit 15. Okay, so try to read on your own once because it's good practice, but I will also read it now. Okay, Tony goes caving. Tony and his mother are on a trip. They are going to a cave. Be careful, says Tony's mom. Tony wears a helmet. His mother wears a helmet too. They walk into the cave. Soon they cannot walk any further. The cave is very low. Tony is scared. The cave is very dark. Everything is okay, says Tony's mother. She helps Tony walk forward, but Tony doesn't want to go forward. Mom, let's go back, says Tony. They go back through the cave. They get out. Suddenly, Tony sees the sky. Tony is very happy. Okay, now you can do the exercises here on page 66 and 67 while I get the board ready. Okay, so our words on page 66. Number 1 is helmet. Number 2 is cave. Number 3, forward. And number 4 is careful. The person holds the egg like this. They are careful. They don't want to drop the egg because it will break, and it's just messy. Page 67. Who are they? They are Tony and his mother. Number 2, his. And his is talking about Tony. And she is Tony's mother. Okay, and then on the bottom in the blue, number 1, be careful with the egg. Number 2, you wear a helmet. You can tour, like in Unit 14, the word tour. You can tour a cave. And number 4, move forward. Okay, now finish page 68 and 69. Yay! Okay, let's start. On page 68, part A, what is this story about? B, going into a cave. Number 2, Tony wears a helmet to be safe. C. Number 3, why is Tony afraid? The answer is C, the cave is too dark. And number 4, at the end of the story, Tony sees A, the sky. And part B, number 1, What happens when Tony gets scared? They go back through the cave. What happens when they get out of the cave? Suddenly, Tony sees the sky. Okay, page 69, sequencing. Number 1, what happens first? The answer is D. Tony and his mother go into a cave. Number 2. Next is B. Soon they cannot walk any further. Number 3 is C. They go back through the cave. And number 4 is A. Suddenly, Tony sees the sky. Okay, summary. Tony and his mother go into a cave. They wear helmets. What's next? Soon they cannot walk any further. Four, Tony is scared. They go back through the cave. Okay, check your answers. And then you can open up your workbook. Workbook, Unit 15 is page 32 and 33. So you can finish these now. Oh, so remember, only finish part A, B, and D. Part C, the dictation, we will do together. Okay, let's start. Page 32, number 1, careful. And the sentence is, be careful, says Tony's mom. Number 2, helmet. And our sentence is, Tony wears a helmet. Next is cave. The sentence is, they are going to a cave. And number 4 is forward. She helps Tony walk forward, but Tony doesn't want to go forward. And I ran out of room again. Okay. Part B, number 1. Be careful. The water is very hot. B. Number 2. There is no room for the car to move forward. A. Number 3. Put on your helmet. D. Before you ride your bike. Number 4. The bear lives in a cave. A. And then page 33, part D. What happens soon after they go into the cave? They cannot go any further. That means like, if I walk forward here, oh, I can't go further. There's a wall here. I can't keep going. And then number 2, they go back through the cave. How does Tony feel? Well, he is scared. And he doesn't want to go forward. Okay, check your answers, and in a second we will do dictation. Okay, so you can listen to the CD at home, but I will also read now. Tony and his mother are on a trip. They are going to a cave. Be careful, says Tony's mom. Tony wears a helmet. His mother wears a helmet too. They walk into the cave. Soon they cannot walk any further. The cave is very low. Tony is scared. The cave is very dark. Everything is okay, says Tony's mother. She helps Tony walk forward, but Tony doesn't want to go forward. Mom, let's go back, says Tony. They go back through the cave. They get out. Suddenly, Tony sees the sky. Tony is very happy. Okay, and now the answers. So first, be careful. His mother wears a helmet. Soon they cannot walk any further. They go back through the cave. And suddenly. And don't forget capital S because it's the start of the sentence. Okay, check all of your spelling. I'm sure you guys are fine. Now you can do MVL for Unit 15, the vocab that we went over at the start of the video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.
Today a reader, tomorrow a leader. SSET Englishtown.